Hello everybody, welcome back to Mind Your Money. My name is Tasha. If you are here for the first time, I'm documenting my family of five's journey to financial freedom while we build generational wealth. If you are a legacy builder, hey, what's up? Thank you so much for coming back to the video. I appreciate y'all so much. All the comments and the responses and the replies. I'm doing my best here to try to stay consistent and be intentional and give myself grace as I work through our budgets, because sometimes things change, income fluctuates, life is happening, but we're staying consistent with it because we know that we have this one life to live so that we can live gloriously after it, and hopefully we're being good stewards over what we were blessed with. So I'm going to basically set up the allocations for the fourth paycheck of December, which is Friday, December 24th. I'm also going to set whatever goals we have for this week, because I like making sure we have a plan for our money before actually our money comes in. And that way, if there is any variation, if there's more income, even if there's less income, once we have our goals set, we know what we should be focused on. Our top focus is, of course, our emergency fund. So we want to make sure we're putting money there. So even if the income is a lot more, any extra income we get is first going to our top goal, and then we'll go to the second largest goal, third largest goal, whatever, depending on how much extra income came in. And then the same thing for less income. If we get less than what we planned for, what we projected, then we still know we'll have to adjust our top priority goal. I'm not going to, we would have to adjust our giving if our increase is less than what we expected, but then we would put less towards next month's bills based on how much we can afford, because I've been padding that up outside of our W-2 income. We would probably skip out on the short-term savings if we needed to, if we get less income. Of course, there's no extra debt, so we wouldn't have to be concerned with that. But then if we had extra savings that we weren't able to do because of the less income, we would just take that out for now. And again, things that happen are temporary. We can get through anything. We have the power and we have the strength that God gave us to overcome. So let's budget out this paycheck. So we are expecting to be able to use $1,000. I have to turn this to the side so it's easier for me to write, and I'll probably write in script this time just because I feel like doing it. So I hope you can still see. So our 9 to 5 is basically our W-2 income. We are going to budget $1,000. I always use a whole number because whole numbers just make sense to me. I'll probably zoom you in a little bit more. Okay. And I know that you can't see my Noel Christmas ornament, which I wanted you to see, but I hope you still feel the Christmas vibes over here. Okay, so we're going to budget for that. I don't know if or when YouTube or Google AdSense is going to release the payment to me. So I'm going to put it here just for good measure, but I don't know if I'll get it for this week. I don't know how it works yet. I'll wait to see, because it's my first time getting anything. So we're not budgeting anything for it, but I'm going to put it there just to see if anything happens for Friday the 24th. All right. For our bills section, I always put my tithe first. That's a part of our giving. That is our giving, but it's not all of our giving. So we will send our tithe out, and the budget is going to be for $120. All right, now again, I'm sorry that I have to turn my book, but it's just easier for me to write this way. Then next month's bills. Now, next month's bills, it includes, and I write NMB here, everything that you see on this side of the screen. All of those fixed expenses, I total them up and divide them by the number of paychecks we have in the month. And that's how I figure out how much needs to be put aside. All of these fixed expenses divided by 5 comes up to $396 with 60 cents. And I just rounded it up so we can go ahead and put $400 aside this week for next month's bills. And that total is $520. I'll have to scoot you up. So I'm moving my Noel out of the way because it's in my way. So $520. Now, when we subtract that from what we started with, we're at $480. So $480 is now remaining, and we're going to bring that $480 left over down to our variable and envelope section. Now, when we get down here, we have the cash that we pull out, which should total $120. Let me just sign out of my computer because I'm doing some batch recording today. All right, the leftover, let me turn this over. It's so hard to write like that. Laundry, and laundry will get $20 in cash. Then there's my husband. His spending money is $20. So we'll put $20 there. I think I sped through this in the last video. So just for good measure, so I know that I'm presenting content, you know, my process in a way that is easy for you guys to follow. Please comment down below. Let me know, do you like this style better, or do you prefer me to just speed through? Because I think I lost a subscriber from that video. I don't know if it was because I sped through the writing out part or what it was, but please let me know if this is better for you, for me to talk through and write it out, or would you just like me to speed through this part and then talk to you after? Some people had, you know, responded to that question I had, I don't know, a few months back, and said that they like, you know, me talking it out while I write down the categories and the amounts. But let me know, because I'm trying to measure and see what is more, you know, enjoyable for you guys. So moving on to my spending, I am going to be getting $20 as usual. And that is because if he's getting $20, I'm getting $20. Like, I don't see the need to change it, except for what's happening with our children. Our children would usually get, like, the oldest would get 20, the 4-year-old would get 10, the 2-year-old would get 10 for spending money. However, they've gotten quite a bit of cash that was gifted to them by a family member. So I'm not putting money in their envelopes this week from our paycheck budget. What I am going to do is fund our eating out envelope, and that's going to get the $20 that would have gone to my oldest. All right, and then there is also marriage, my marriage envelope. I'm going to put $10 in there, and that $10 would have normally gone to the middle child. And then there's one more. What did I do last week? Homeschool. Okay, so homeschool, that envelope is going to get $10, which would have normally gone to the baby. That's homeschool, looks real funky, but it's what it is. Next is Celebrate You. So it's not called Celebrate You, that's the hashtag, but the New Year's Savings Challenge created by Brittany over at Plan Your One Life. It's a collaboration and there's a giveaway involved. I'm putting $20 aside for that. We still have a 5th paycheck in the month, so I'm going to use that. The emergency fund is going to get, I believe, $200. So that's $200. And all of this should be, let's see, it should be $320. So if I subtract that, we have $160 remaining. I don't think there's anything else that I'm doing for this week. So we're going to write $320 total, and $160 is left. And with that $160, I'm not doing any purpose funds this week. We're not going to put anything there because We really need to invest some money, and I might have some extra money going into next month's bills too. I think that's how I planned it. So what I'm going to do is the 52-week challenge. We have been putting $21 aside every week since the beginning of the year, beginning of 2021, and I'm going to continue with that. I'm not going to stop doing that because we only have one more week to go. And then investing. We are going to invest via Robinhood this week. $100 is the planned amount. Let me just put R here for Robinhood. All right, and that is $121. We have $39 left to budget. So that $39 is going to be going to next month's bills, and that is our extra. So we put more money aside in there because I realized when I was calculating the numbers, we were short in the first two paychecks, right? $100 is not going to cut it to go towards January bills. We were supposed to put $396, which I would have rounded up to $400 anyway, but we didn't get as much income as I thought we would have had. So I'm trying to put a little extra there also. So we're not putting anything to our short-term savings with this paycheck unless something changes with the income. Then maybe we could throw some money there. But the top priority is the emergency fund. So we have a zero-based budget, hopefully, minus 21, minus 100. There we go, minus 39. Boom, shaka laka. We have a zero-based budget. So our savings or extra savings total is $160 with $0 left over. And we take a quick look at the calendar. I'll have to zoom out so hopefully you guys can see better, not my cords in the background, because my charger just broke on me. My light is trying to be funny now. Okay, so you might not be able to see everything. I'm going to try to move some things over. And I don't know how much editing I will do in this video. I will try my best. But this is the week of the 19th. Our renter's insurance is due. Now this I applied after I'd already filled out, like I think it's last week. This is an annual expense. Okay. We had a fund for this. Okay. So I transferred the money from the fund to the checking account where the bill will be paid from, and that is expected to come out. Well, it's due today, but it will probably come out on Monday, maybe even Tuesday, I don't know, but the money is already there. My husband's life insurance is expected to come out also. That might not process until the 20th, maybe even the 21st, but the money is already there, and that's the last bill that we have for the month. So from the 19th through Christmas Day, the 25th, we have no more bills. So that's the reason why I said let's put more money into next month's bills, because we've been behind for the month and I don't want to have problems in January. Okay, when it's time to pay bills and we're looking at the account like, uh-oh, and we lose our 1 month ahead status, because it's such a blessing to be ahead of your expenses, and it takes a lot of pressure off your paychecks and whatnot, because I feel like with having more money, having our bill money set aside already, we have more money to save, we have more money to invest. And right now we're focused on saving in the emergency fund, which is why investing hasn't been getting as much throughout the week. I'm just explaining this in case people are, interested, and this helps me because I'm talking through the process. I'm minding my money. I'm processing why we're doing what we're doing. We're expecting $1,000 from our W-2 income. Okay, we could get more this week, which would again be a blessing. I'd be grateful for it, but we're going to make sure to give. We're putting money aside for next month's bills, even a little bit extra. We are giving ourselves spending money because look, we got out of debt this year. We got 1 month ahead on expenses this year. We started investing heavily this year. We even have crypto in our portfolio. So that means we're working towards building wealth and we're doing something. So having a bit of spending money is going to happen. We're not at the place where we can just say, okay, we're not spending anything. Someone blessed our boys with cash so we can put more money into other areas that I realize we are going to need. Yeah, so that's it. And we're doing some savings challenges. So I'm excited about this paycheck. And my money thoughts are really simple. Let me take another sip of water. And a frog is in my voice. Focus on growing next month's bills. My word of the month is growth, you guys, if you didn't remember. Inflation sucks, bites my you know what, but we're going to continue focusing on growing. I wanted to add at least $300 more by the end of the month, so we're going to work towards that. I'm not even going to fill out the cash envelope breakdown right now because I'll just do it off camera, because I didn't want the video to be too long. Of course, our priority goal is the emergency fund. I'm going to switch pens here so I can write that down. And the priority goal is the emergency fund. Why? Because we're trying to get it to $12,000 now. Our goal was $10,000. We surpassed that already. So we're trying to get the emergency fund to $12,000 by December 31st. So crossing over into 2022 as strong as we can. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up on it. Let me know down below what you think and how this paycheck is going to look. How is your, if you get paid weekly, how is your fourth paycheck of the month looking? Especially because it's Christmas week. So I know we all have, plans, either celebrating at home or going away, but let me know. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoy your week, your Christmas, and you will see a video from me on Wednesday this week. You'll also see a video from me on Christmas Day because that will be closing out this budget once we actually get paid. So have a great and wonderful week. I love you. I appreciate you so much. You guys keep me accountable and you keep me laughing and smiling with your comments and everything. So keep that up. Thank you so much. Remember to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Bye for now. Thank you so much for being here.